There's a beautiful story of a great devotee, of Vitthala. This devotee didn't have leg and hand. His name was Kurma. So Kurma, he wanted so much, his wish was only to listen to Harikatha. So there was a great grandfather of Eknath Maharaj, Bhanu Maharaj, who was a great grandfather of Eknath. He was doing Harikatha. And at home, Kurma had only one wish, to go there, but he could not go anywhere. So he pledged with his mother, "Mother, please bring me to Bhanu Maharaj, The mother, you know how mother are, And mother said, "Listen, what would you gain? Always Harikatha, always listening to the Katha of Shri Hari like that, Then he said, "Look, mother, my father died, was worried about me. Just for the last time, bring me to listen to the Harikatha." So when she heard that, she was crying, And she took her son on her back and brought her to Bhanu Maharaj. When Bhanu saw him, and he said to him, "Hey Kurma, you have come." He said, "Yes, I have come." He said, "Why are you bothering your mother like that?" Then he said, "But what is life, without hearing the Katha of Sri Hari?" And then Bhanu said to him, "But today is the last day here. Tomorrow we are going to Pandharpur. We are going on a pilgrimage to Pandharpur. So everybody is going to walk there." So hearing that, Kurma said, "I would like to come." Then Bhanu said to him, "But how would you come? Who will take that charge? Who will take that responsibility of carrying you? It's difficult." Then he said to inside of his heart, he have accepted Bhanu as his Sadguru. So he said, "Maharaj, just say yes. If you say yes, it will happen." Just to joke with him, Bhanu he said yes to him. So that night of the Harikatha, everybody was there. They all sleep there, waiting in the early morning, they will leave. So they all slept in the same place. In India, it's common like that. So as they all sleep at night, when everybody was sleeping, he woke up. But he could not walk up. He crawled out and he left the place. So he went to the next place, crawling throughout the night. On his chest, he was crawling. And he arrived there. He went to the temple of Hanuman. And he said to Hanuman, "Listen, Bhanu Maharaj's group is coming. Make sure that food and everything is arranged for them." And he rested there. So like that, when the Varkari came to the place in Bindi, I think it was, they were shocked to see him there. Bhanu Maharaj said, "How come you are here?" He said, "This is through the yes what you have said to me." So, like that, The next stop was Manjasula. Again, that night, when they all slept, he again went. So like that, 2 free stop was same thing. Until they reached the last stop for the night before, has a Lahore. Yeah. So when they had reached Lahore, Bhanu Maharaj said to Kurmadas, this is the last stop. Tomorrow you will go to Pandharpur, have darshan of Vitthala. Then he said, no, I will not go. This is my last stop here. I don't have, enough punya to reach Pandharpur. Do one thing for me. Bow down 2 times to Vitthala. One for you and one for me. And say to Vitthala, because of me not having much punya, I could not come to Pandharpur. So with tears in his eyes, Bhanu Maharaj left for Pandharpur. When he reached Pandharpur, Bhanu Maharaj, in front of Vitthala, in tears with his eyes, he bowed down to Vitthala. And Vitthala, he said to Vitthala, that is for Kurmadas. Vitthala in Vaikuntha, together with Rukmini, Bhagavan said to Rukmini, you look after them, I am going to Lahore. So he jumped on Garuda and he flew to Lahore. And he appeared in front of Kurmadas. Kurmadas saw him. And when he saw him, said, Bhagwan, you have come. So this is my Pandharpur. So Bhagwan said to him, what do you want? I said, I don't want anything. But if you want to give something, make that every of my life, I am always at the feet of my Sadguru. Nothing else. So Bhagwan was so pleased with him that he liberated him from this life. At that time itself, he was free. Get to know really what is life and start living life in itself. Life in its plenitude, life in its fullness. So tomorrow when you live, you don't live in vain. No? Tomorrow when you live, you don't live with regret. You don't live with guilty. But you live with real happiness, joy, blissful. Just like Kurma does, What he have done is only hearing the glory of the Lord and service to his Sadguru, nothing else. But Bhagwan himself have come and be in front of him. So if your mind is saturated with negativity, that's what you will receive. But if your mind is saturated with the love of God, then that's what you will receive him.